Okay, so let me read it again. My school trip was very nice. Okay. And it was okay. And a place, okay, it's okay. There were had so many interesting activities. So there were, so you need to remove had. Okay, there were so many interesting activities. And when you want to make a list, and you don't repeat it. So you can use comma, hide and seek, swim, and. Okay? So the last one. So you use and for the last part. Okay? And the word food. Okay. Delicious, two. So before two, I can see a comma, or I don't know what is this, a comma, so you need to remove it. It's not necessary, but the food, okay, was fried chicken. And big moments. So you can remove it. You only describe it. You know, you can say, and something really exciting happened to me, and it was a bit, you know, stressful. I lost my bracelet. However, I could find it, and I was so happy. I was so, because the day, you know, there was really fun. So I was really happy. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent, but totally, it was really good. Excellent to you, my dear girl. Okay, well, today, let me ask you. Of course, we're going to talk about prizes. And I can do something else. So you have two options that you can choose. Story or book. Which one?
Um, Story.
Of course, yes, story. Okay, so let me find something. Okay, I have another story. We watch Wednesday. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. And now we have another story after Wednesday. Just okay, so we will watch the story together. Let's get started. Okay.
You are not share screen.
Oh, wait. Sorry, dear, I couldn't hear you. I'm not sharing. Let me share my screen. Oh, sorry, I forgot to share my screen. So, okay, now it's okay. Once again.
Here it goes. Once upon a time, there was a prosperous kingdom where people lived a peaceful life together. However, one day, when it's dark, many dark entities appeared and attacked them. They believed that the magic relics had created those entities. Therefore, magic was forbidden in this kingdom. All the wizards were exported from the kingdom forever. And normal people had to live within the protection wall of the kingdom. Lux was a beautiful girl who had been born in a royal family. Her father was really loyal to the king. He even exported his own wife from the kingdom when seeing her use magic. Garen, her brother, was really talented. Lux always admired her brother. Lux and Garen are expected to be the potential heir of the family. Therefore, since they had been kids, they had to learn many things, especially about horse riding and fencing. But Lux was never interested in those things. Deep inside her, there was always a call for her to discover new things. One day, being too tired after getting the rebukes from her master, Lux came up with an idea. She wanted to go out to discover the world beyond that protection wall. She took the command tag from her father and used it to get out of the kingdom easily. When Lux was enjoying the beautiful scenery, her horse accidentally slipped and fell off the cliff. Fortunately, Lux didn't get injured, but her horse wasn't lucky like that. His leg was broken and he couldn't move. Oh, my poor horse. If I leave you here, you won't make it through. What should I do now? When the last sunshine had gone away, the dark entities appeared and attacked her. Despite the dangers, Garen looked for his sister for the whole night. And finally, in the early morning, he found her lying next to the horse. Looking at the burn marks around her, Garen could predict something, but he decided to keep silent. When everything was all right, he came to ask Lux about the night before. Knowing that she wouldn't be able to lie, Lux told her brother the truth. That night, when the dark entities attacked, our mom's necklace gave me the light power. Thanks to it, I could defeat the dark entities and make them run away.
You are not allowed to use it in any way ever again. If you get caught, not only you, but our whole family will be in danger.
I'm sorry. However, after knowing that she can use magic, Lux could feel that this is the thing she had been looking for. After the fencing practice, she found the way to get out of the kingdom to practice magic. She gradually knew the way how to use light magic. Suddenly, she saw a dark figure, hooded and cloaked, wandering out of the protection wall. It's so weird. He's not the guard. Why is he wandering here? Magic? A witch is around here, right out of the protection wall? What is he doing here? Lux carefully followed the stranger to the end of the tunnel. The scene before her eyes really astonished her. The dark entities were created continuously. Moreover, the energy for creating them was supplied by the wizards which had been exported before, including her mother. Surprisingly, the hooded boss realized her. She quickly used her light power to attack him, making him injured in the right hand. Then she immediately ran away. Lux quickly went back to tell her father and brother what she had just seen. But she didn't know that the dark entities had already followed.
Dark entities? Why could they enter the castle?
Being the best warriors in the kingdom, her father and her brother still got exhausted because the dark entities had outnumbered them. Seeing her father and her brother in danger, Lux had no choice but use her magic to struck them out.
Lux, how dare you use magic? Guard! Capture Lux, the wizard. I had mercy on you, wizard, but you never appreciated that. You kept using magic. Your mother had been exported. How could you forget it so quickly? Your Majesty, my sister is still young and dumb. Please have mercy on her. Please forgive her. Begging is useless. For my people, I have to export Lux from here forever.
Huh?
Lux, what are you doing?
Lux told everyone what she had seen in that cave. When seeing the king only use left hand instead of right hand, I doubted about it, so I had to risk it. Of course, I made it deviate to one side intentionally. If there was nothing to dodge for him, he could never get injured.
Your Majesty, how do you explain about this? Why did you create them? I created them to protect all of you weak people. You think with your little talent you can fight against other great kingdoms? Long ago, when I discussed with the Supreme Wizard about creating the dark entities, but that damn wizard rejected it, so I had to do it by myself.
Isn't those entities able to protect the kingdom? Why did he reject?
Because the dark entities can only survive by sucking people's life spirit. Some years ago, your mother secretly investigated about this. And she had told me her suspicions, but I didn't believe her because I had been too loyal. I even made her get caught and exported from the kingdom.
So that's the reason why people always feel tired every night? How dare you consider human as a source of food?
You're always selfish like that. You all want to have a peaceful life, but you don't want to sacrifice anything. I won't let anyone ruin this plan. If my dark army grows strong enough, other great kingdoms will have to kneel before me.
The king summoned plenty of dark entities to cover him, making him bigger and stronger. Although having the light power, but there were so many dark entities, they took turns to fill the hole that she had created. Lux and her father were gradually exhausted. They couldn't fight against the king anymore. Suddenly, there was a light power coming to save them. It was Lux's mother, and beside her, there were also Garen and other wizards which had been captured by the king. At that time, when seeing the dangerous situation, Garen silently left. He went to the place that Lux mentioned before. It turned out that Garen had also inherited a part of his mother's power. It's not so much, but it's enough for him to open the gate which led to the secret place for the king. He rescued his mother and other wizards and asked them to go there and save his father and sister. Lux, I and other people here will give our power. Use it to purify all the dark things in this kingdom. She immediately used all of her power to make a critical hit. That light finally purified all the dark entities. After being defeated, the king was put into dark dungeon immediately. The kingdom was ruled by a new regime, which accepted the wizards and used their magic to help the kingdom. Once again, their life was peaceful as before.
Okay, well, okay, tell me if you liked it. How was that? Did you like it?
It's good.
Ah, very good. Okay, now let's talk about it. So we're going to tell the story again. Just we need to learn some words. For example, the first word that we learned, there was once upon a time there was a kingdom, a prosperous, So what does it mean? Prosperous kingdom means wealthy, rich. Now people had money. Prosperous means rich. Okay, would you tell me the story again? Would you help me to write the story, write some words? So, what was the story about? Do you remember?
I cannot, uh, I cannot hear you. Uh,
You couldn't hear the story?
easy.
Yeah, okay, so let me say something. You cannot hear me, dear? Can you hear me?
But the connection is
Ah,
bad.
your connection. Okay, of course. So you're having trouble hearing me. I know. So let's do something. Do you want to check your connection and then we continue? So let me write. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh, it's okay. Can you hear me now?
yes.
Okay, very good. So let's talk about the story. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom, a prosperous kingdom. Prosperous means wealthy, rich. People had money, everything was good. Okay, so one day, some dark creatures, dark things came to the kingdom. Entity. Oh, let me write. Entity means creature, a thing, something, a dark thing. Some entities came to the town. And because of this, they attacked people. So the king actually, the king didn't let people use magic anymore. No one. So magic was forbidden. Forbidden means banned, not allowed, not allowed. So no one allowed to use magic in the town. And all the wizard means witch. Let me write it here. And all the wizards exported from the city, from the town. King said, go out, you need to leave the town. So exported all them, all wizards, all witch, where is C? Okay. All the witches. And after that, one day when Lux and his brother were playing and actually were practicing, something happened. Okay, just let me ask you, do you remember the sports that Locks and her brother used to play? Do you remember the sports? Water sports. did he and she play? Do you remember?
Yes.
What? Would you help me to write? So what sports?
Uh, to ride um the rock.
So horse riding. Yeah, Lux used to practice horse riding and fencing. Okay, do you know the meaning of fencing? What a sport is fencing? Do you know?
No.
Fencing is the sport and of something like fighting with a long sword. So sport of fighting with a long sword. Sword is something like a long knife. You know, let me draw it. This is, let me make it better. It's something like this one and this one, like this, for example. It's really sharp. This is a sword. So fencing is the sport of fighting. So two people fight with long swords. Get it? So this is fencing.
Yes.
Okay, and this one is sword. Okay. Well, so one day Locke decided to go out of kingdom and practice, I don't know, horse riding. What happened then?
Mm, then see the brother go out and see her with the horse.
Of course, suddenly Locke's horse fell off the cliff and actually, uh, unfortunately, its leg was broken, so the horse couldn't move. Locke and her horse stayed out of the town during the night and suddenly entities, dark creatures attacked Logs and she could fight and actually she could save her and her horse's life using a necklace. She had a necklace that was her mother's necklace. Necklace is actually golden, maybe a string, a golden string like this, for example. So she had a magical necklace and she could maybe beat them. She could fight with entities using the magic of necklace, but the magic was forbidden in the town. So when her brother understood that Locks used magic, they decided not to say to anyone, no one. And Locke saw a man who covered his face. So Locke followed and suddenly saw her mother and other wizards, other witches. They were in prison. Prison, a place that people are not allowed to go out. They were in prison. So, or dungeon. Dungeon is a place actually under the ground. It's something like a prison under the ground. So people, actually some people are kept, especially in the past, they kept, oh, what is this? Oh, let me, yeah, it's okay. Dungeons, so especially in the past, some people were kept in dungeon, in prison. And Lox told everything to her father. And they understood that the bad man was, who was the bad man?
The king.
Of course, the king was the bad man. Because, you know, when Locke saw all the wizards in prison, in dungeon, of course, she was really amazed, astonished. Astonished means, oh, what is this? Okay, means maze. So Lux was really astonished. Oh, what are they doing here? So the bad king created all these creatures, entities. Why?
Mm, because because uh because he is selfish.
Of course, he was really selfish. He only thinks about himself, just himself. You know, so he was really selfish. So, okay, Lux, his brother, her brother, and her father started fighting with entities and king and the king, and of course, her mother and all the wizards came to help them, and they could
They could uh they could uh win.
yeah, of course, and something happened, yeah, they could win, and of course they sent the king to dungeon, to prison, because he was a bad man, and they could live together with peace and happiness again. Okay?
Yes.
So, may I ask you to read these words from the beginning again?
Mm, pro- prosperous, wealthy, rich, enti- entity, creature,
Creature.
creature, forbidden, banned, not
Forbidden, banned.
forbidden, banned, not allowed, wizard, witch, horse riding, fancy, the sport of fighting with a long sword, necklace, a golden string, prison, dungeon,
Dungeon, dungeon.
dungeon, king, astonish, amaze, selfish, sword,
Excellent. Just astonish.
astonish.
Very good. Okay, and this is the story of the session. Maybe next session we will watch another story. And you know, if you like any story, you can tell me, then I can find them and watch together, okay?
Yes.
Good. Very good. Well, and now let's get started with our book. Okay. Tell me, have you ever got a prize for something? And have you ever have you ever
Mm,
gotten a prize for something? Maybe for good scores, maybe for something.
mm, no.
No? Okay. Do you know the difference between gift, gift and prize? You know,
No.
let me say something. Prize and gifts are the same. Prize is a kind of gift, but gift is something that you get freely. For example, when it's your birthday, your mom and your dad give you a gift freely. But prize is a gift that you need to earn it. It means you study hard, so your school or your teacher give you prize. Or for example, you win a competition, a match, so you get a prize. So gift is for free, but prize is a gift that you need to try to get it, okay?
Yes.
Well, and now let me ask you some question. And should we only give prizes to people who come first? So you think if someone can't come first, for example, can't be winner, can't win a game, a competition, we shouldn't give prize to them?
No.
No. So what do you think?
Mm, uh, mm, and they got the win, then we have to give them the prize.
When someone tries, he or she deserves a prize, and no matter if someone, come first, maybe second, maybe third, so it's okay. And let me ask you another question. Why do schools give certificates and prizes? What is certificate? It's something like, for example, document, a piece of paper, okay, that actually is given to someone when someone has completed an educational course. For example, when you finish your school, you will get a certificate, okay? When you finish your university, you will get another certificate. So this is the meaning of certificate. Why do a school give actually certificates and prizes, you think?
Mm,
Do you know? You can say, I don't know, for example.
I don't know.
Okay, no matter. And let me ask you another question. Do prizes and awards, award means prize, so there are synonyms. Do prizes make people work harder? For example, if you get a prize, you will work harder, you will study harder.
Mm, yes.
Yes, of course, I do agree with you. And which sport give the most prize money? They give money as prize, you think. Which sport? Can you guess?
Mm, football.
Football. And do you think people prefer to get prize money or trophy? Trophy means this one. This one is trophy.
Mm, prize.
Money, you think? Maybe. And do you know how much money these trophies are worth? For example, an Olympic gold medal, do you know?
No.
Or an Oscar, do you know?
No.
So let's watch a video together again and find the answers for these questions, okay?
Yes.
So give me a moment to share it again. Okay. Well, let's share the video.
Hi there, and welcome to FactFlix with me, Amy.
And me, Max.
And today's topic is memory. What do we remember and why? Now, the experts say that our earliest memories are from when we were about 3.5 years old.
Oh no, it's
3.5. Really?
about memory. So let's so this one. Let me. Okay. Switch. Okay. Now you can see.
Hello everybody, and welcome to FactFlix. I'm Amy.
And I'm Max.
And today we're asking, what prizes do we give and why? What do you reckon, Max?
Let me think. There are prizes for sports, for music, for acting. We even give prizes to animals. This is my auntie's dog. He came first in a dog show last year. He won a cup.
Have you ever won any prizes, Max?
Yep. Look at this. It's a certificate which I won at school when I was 7.
Congratulations! What was that for?
It was for progress and effort. I felt great when I won it.
Well, for me, that's one reason we give prizes. Prizes make us feel good.
That's interesting. But what if you don't win? You don't feel good then.
If you don't win, then you try harder. In my opinion, giving prizes can make people work harder.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, here's a prize that I won. It's a tennis trophy. I came second in a competition.
Fantastic. Is that real gold?
No, it's real plastic. But I won £10 too. Can you guess which sports give the most prize money? Here's a clue.
A belt? I reckon it's probably boxing.
Correct. You're right. But there are big prizes in tennis too. Tennis champions can win millions of dollars. And that's another reason we give prizes. They're a way to pay the winners.
I must play more tennis.
Prizes are not all about money, though. Here's another question for you. Can you guess the value of this Olympic gold medal? Or this Oscar trophy?
I've got no idea, really. Is the medal real gold? I'd guess it's worth about $1,000.
That's not a bad guess. Actually, an Olympic gold medal is worth about $500, and an Oscar is only worth about $400.
That's not much. So why do people want to win them?
Simple, because it means you're the best in the world.
So we give prizes for lots of reasons. They make us feel good. They are a reward. They make us work harder. They are a way to pay people. And they show who or what is the best.
Exactly. So go and practice your tennis.
Good idea. Bye, everyone.
Okay, so why prizes are important? Because
Because because it makes us feel good reward help us work harder, pay people, and the best.
So it's a way to pay people. It's money. So for example, in some sports, athletes earn, lots of money, large amount of money. And of course, prizes shows that you are the best. For example, if you get Oscar prize, so it means you are very good actor or actress. And tell me what sports, let me share the book again. So, okay. Well, okay. What sports give the most prize money? Do you remember?
Yes.
Which one?
It's Oscar.
No, sports. Oscar is not sport. Let me explain it. What is Oscar? In the US, there is actually an event named Oscar. It's about movie and actors, actresses. So every year, some actors, actresses, okay, attend this event. For example, if you are a very good actor and if you come first, you win and you get Oscar. So this is actually all about Oscar. So it's about movies, cinema, and of course, actors and actresses. Okay? Well, for example, if this movie is the best movie, so it gets Oscar. Okay? But what sports give the most prize money according to the widow? Do you remember?
Tennis.
Of course, tennis and another one?
Baseball.
Boxing. Boxing and tennis. And how much money do you think these trophies? Okay, so tell me the trophy, the first one, an Olympic gold medal, how much? Do you remember?
$1,000.
Not. It's worth about 500. And how about Oscar?
400.
Four. And they are not really expensive, just 500 and 400. But why? Why are they important, you think? Why Olympic gold medal is very important, why Oscar is very important. Why? Because they are not expensive, just 500 and 400. So why? Because for example, tell me, when you get Oscar, when you win, when you get Oscar, it means you are very good actors. So everyone knows you. And when you get Olympic gold medal, Olympic is actually an event for athletes, sports. So it shows that what? I say why. For example, they are not expensive. They don't worth too much, but they are important. It's really important to get Oscar. It's really important to get gold medal. Why? Why are they important?
Because that was the 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 best think that we we take.
Yeah, of course. They shows that you are the best. For example, if you win a game, if you, for example, win Olympic Games, you can get gold medals. So it shows you are the best. So they are important. Well, and now tell me, okay, look, would you name a video game if you know that is very interesting and you think it can be, I don't know, an award nomination? So, is there any video game or singer or athlete or movie? Best movies, best athlete, best singer, do you know?
Mm, my best movie is the Rapunzel.
Yes, Rapunzel, of course, very good. Best singer.
Best singer is mm, Rose.
Yeah, of course. And best athlete, sport player.
Mm, best athlete is I don't have.
Yeah, okay. You don't have video game. Do you have any idea?
Mm, no.
And TV series?
Series.
Yeah.
Mm, no.
Okay, no. First of all, let me say something about this word nomination. For example, your nomination, a person actually who is candidate. So your nomination for example, best movie, this movie was Rapunzel. So we can say candidate means actually, a person, okay? Suggestion. For example, I am a good actor, so I am nomination for Oscar. It means I can get. Okay, I am candidate, so I can get. Okay, so something like suggestion. And now let me say something. When you want to give your opinion, of course you say, I don't know. It's okay, it's normal. But there are other phrases that you can use. For example, I say, what do you think? You say, uh, I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea really. Let me think. Well, for me, it means I think. Well, for me, for example, J-Lo is a really good singer. So you can use these phrases, or in my opinion means I think. I think. When you are not sure, you say, I'm not sure. For example, do you think football is a very exciting sport?
Mm, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Or if you want to say no, you can say, I don't think so. I don't think so. It means no. Or I think so. Yes. Okay, let me ask you another question. do you think, uh, boxing is dangerous sport?
Mm, uh, I think so.
I think so. Very good. So I think so. Yes, I think. Yes, I do. Very good. And do you think Rapunzel was smart girl?
Mm, well, for me, mm, the prince was more more smart, more smarter than Rapunzel.
Yes, very good. Well, for you, you think Prince was smarter. So more smart now. This is short adjective. So we say smarter than Rapunzel. Good answer. Yeah, of course. Of course. And let me ask you another question. Okay. Do you think, well, okay. Do you think English is difficult?
Mm, in my opinion, I think Chinese is more difficult.
Oh, of course, I do agree with you. Chinese is very difficult. Yeah, can you speak Chinese?
Yes,
Wow, really?
yes.
Great. Just let me say something and then I will ask you something. Okay, so here, when you say in my opinion means I think. So you don't say in my opinion, I think. Just in my opinion or I think, not both of them. So in my opinion, Chinese is more difficult. So, okay, tell me, what do Chinese say as hello?
Says 你好
Oh, ni hao. And how about goodbye?
is 再见.
Wow, very good. So how long have you studied Chinese?
I start um, uh, uh, in July last year.
Wow, great. Wow. So, okay, promise me. You will teach me one word every session, okay? So every session you will teach me one word in Chinese, okay?
Yes,
So for this session, ni hao. Yeah, am I right? Ni hao?
yes.
Okay, ni hao. And goodbye. What was goodbye?
再见
Sai qian or tai qian?
再
Tai qian. Tai qian. Yes?
yes.
Okay, well, so thank you so much. Okay, my dear Anne, time is over and we need to skip this topic for the next session. But I ask you to study the words and phrases that we just learned, and of course, don't forget about studying them and check page 116 on student book and just this. And next session, we will talk about this one. Do you have any questions, my dear?
No.
Okay, so have a great week and what was? Tian, Qian, Tai Qian?
再见
Okay, have a great week and Tai Qian.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. Thank you for teaching me one word. Goodbye. Tai Qian. Goodbye.